Alright, so what up, what up? I'm back with more greatness, you feel me? Basically, what y'all been waiting for is my self-love journey. Yes. Alright, we about to get it. Alright, so why this journey was important to me? It's important to me because I feel like as men, we have certain standards and expectations that we have to meet to satisfy society. Once I understood the fact that I didn't have to satisfy society and I just have to live for me, that's when my journey started to begin. I started to understand myself more, get deeper into myself. So I'm gonna just run down, a couple, not a couple things, but you feel me, a list of things that helped me throughout this journey, and hopefully it helps you. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is accountability. Once I started learning or kind of putting my pride aside to be like, okay, yeah, I did fuck up. Okay, I can apologize for that. Or you feel me? Anything of that nature. Accountability, accept your fault, accept the fuck ups. That's what I had to do. Okay, yes, I fucked that up. I apologize for. Oh damn, you said I was talking to you some type of. Oh my bad. Like I'm sorry for that. You feel me? Accountability, very big part. Once I started doing that, then that right there just shows growth within itself. When you know you fucked up, but you still want to argue with somebody or argue, like it's no point in that. Like, and to me now, I don't have the energy for none of it. You feel me? Then that's when there's my attitude. Definitely had a bad temper. You feel me? A very short fuse when I was younger, and I had to learn that okay, my attitude is not gonna get me places. It's just gonna make other people not like me. It's gonna make me ugly on the outside and inside. And I don't like that. You feel me? I don't want people to view me as that type of person. I mean, there's probably people out there who really think I'm ugly, but I really, I don't care. You feel me? But my attitude and how I carry myself is what makes my aura light up a room. You get what I'm saying? So I had to get it together. You feel me? My temper, I had to, okay, how can I calm myself down? What do I need to do? Okay, this is what I had to do. This is what I need to do. Breathe. You feel me? It's not that serious. Keep telling myself it's not that serious. Anything beyond my control that I have no control over, I should not allow that right there to get me upset. Okay, yeah, feel me? Started taking my attitude more serious when it came to other people. You get what I'm saying? Taking their feelings into consideration as well. Okay, because I wouldn't want you treating me like any type of way, and I wouldn't want you talking to me any type of way either. Like I want that same respect kind of reciprocated. So I had to learn that too. So third thing, masculinity. The one thing I always struggle with because of the simple fact that I grew up with three sisters. You get what I'm saying? With me growing up with three sisters, a mother never really had friends that was boys. You get what I'm saying? Like I had to find, my own masculinity. You feel me? I had to find it, and that was very, very, very hard because I don't know. It took me 25 years basically to get to this point where I'm at now mentally. I peeped the shirt. It's lit. My bad. All right, yeah. But it took me this long to get where I'm at mentally. When it came to this masculinity shit, because I just felt like, okay, once again, this is how society want me to be, or this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I just simply can't be that way. Like I'm a man, I'm a grown-ass man who I can honestly admit to the fact that I'm in touch with my feminine side. You feel me? I like to smell good. I like to look good. I like to step out. And just like how a female, oh yeah, I gotta step out, stepping on a bitch's neck. Yeah, I like to feel that same type of way. You feel me? So it is what it is. That's just me. You get what I'm saying? The traumas very, very, very important because okay, I'm gonna start with the fact that I was bullied basically when I was younger because everybody thought pretty much that I was gay, and that runs back to the fact that I had three sisters. You feel me? Probably was a little touch of feminism in there somewhere, but it is what it is. But I had to kind of face all of them traumas. You feel me? And deal with it. Just like how I don't know, as far as the people, it's like as I got older, it's like okay, I realized that these people are not benefiting me in any type of way. And they just taking up mental space for no reason. You get what I'm saying? There's no point of holding on to that trauma when it's blocking my healing process. You get what I'm saying? So to all the people who thought it was okay to kind of take it to a lot of different places, which is why I was always fighting, because people always found the need to play with me. It's because of, oh, you think that nigga gay, I'll probably beat his ass, and you end up getting your ass beat. So that's the crazy part right there. Another one is father issues. You know, my dad, he was not there. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm not doing none of that. He was not there. We rekindled our relationship when I was, what, 23, 24? And even still, it's not all the way there. I had to get to know him. He had to get to know me. You get what I'm saying? But that played a big part because I didn't have, I witnessed, first of all, domestic abuse. He abused us mentally, physically, and emotionally. So that, of course, took a toll on my adult life. But once I realized, and a complete stranger, when I used to work in mobility, basically was like, if you got 2 gallons of water, hanging on your, with a pole, you feel me, the water hanging up, and you just walking around with that every day. Like, you going to the store, you coming back, like, you just walking around with that every day. She's like, that's the weight that you're carrying around by holding on to the anger that you have towards your father. I was like, damn. I was like, she's absolutely right, because I was angry at that fucking man for years, and that anger projected onto other people, how I treated other people and stuff like that, just because of the simple fact that it was a trigger for me. Even things now, triggers, like I'm in an apartment building, it's got people stomping upstairs and shit, and people banging and running up and down the goddamn steps in the apartment building, and doing this, that, and the third, slamming doors, and it's just like, oh shit, okay. Then I had to get to that point where it's like, all right, I'm in an apartment building, and I gotta understand that these are the things that can happen. So when they do, and I feel my, because when something trigger you, your heart start beating fast, and it's kind of like that mini panic attack. I've been there. You feel me? Trying to get out of it was the hard part. So I kind of had to do it because of the simple fact it was like, all right, it's inevitable, it's gonna happen. So I have to find a way to deal with it. So now it's just like, okay, fuck. Woosah. Okay, calm myself down. Okay, boom. Because anything that's negative or like that can take up a space in my mental capacity, I don't need it. And when I got to that point in my life and realized how important it was for me to have this right here, it was like okay. So I'm not gonna allow these triggers and this trauma to dictate me either. Being grown as shit hurt. You get what I'm saying? Hurting from all the stuff. It's like, okay, so now that I rekindled the relationship with my dad, it was like that. Remember that water she was telling me about? Oh my God, I felt that weight come off. It was just like, whew, goddamn, shit. Like, and it took me really about to fight this man. Like, I thought we was gonna be able to have a normal conversation. Like, I was really about to square up. I'm like, I'm not even that same little boy, you feel me? I'll throw these hands. And I don't care if you're my dad or not, I'll really beat your ass. So, but yeah, it was like that weight, and I felt it. And then after that, I felt a little, liberated. And that was what, 3 years ago? And I still had a long way to go. You get what I'm saying? What else? Let me see. Flaws. I had to understand my flaws, find my flaws, figure out what I feel like I flawed physically, emotionally, all that good stuff. As far as physically, it's like what I would do is take pictures every time, like pictures that never even seen the light of day. That's why there's so many pictures in my goddamn phone, because not just saying it's all me, but you get what I'm saying. Like, take pictures just to see how would I look from this angle, how I look from that angle, or how would people view me back when I was like gaining all that weight and stuff like that. Because I realized I haven't gained it back because I don't eat meat now. I realized that was a very important thing too. But yeah, it was like back then, it was like I had to really look at myself and try to be like, okay, what is it that I don't like? And I was like, okay, I don't like the fact that I'm chubby. Like, I don't like the fact that my face is fat. You get what I'm saying? So what do I have to do to change that? You get what I'm saying? And this is all in the fact that I'm taking pictures, just, zooming in, looking at it. I don't like that either. Like, okay, so, and I am a Gemini too. So I realized that people are, oh, y'all two-faced and blah, blah, blah. Like, I really think my face is different. Like, my face is different. Like, when I cover this side, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you got this side of my face. But then it's like, I got this side, and I really think they look different. People are like, oh, no, like, I think they look the same. But mind you, this is me studying me. So it's like I can see it. I see it. And yeah, it was like I can't change that, but it is what it is. But it was like all the little flaws, like when it came down to my weight or my teeth or anything like that. How I look, how I present myself, all the things that will be minuscule but can be big and that I felt was flawed to me. I had to try to change for the better. You get what I'm saying? The rock bottom. Rock bottom, I've been there so many times, bro. I've hit rock bottom so many times, but you can't tell because of how I carry myself. You feel me? Currently, at mommy house. You get what I'm saying? So rock bottom has come and go so many times, and it's like, okay, I've been there so many times, so it's like I'm not gonna allow that to throw me into a depression, a ball curled up, you feel me, somewhere where I can't get out of, where people can't get in touch with me, where I can't go to work, where I can't be around people. Like, I've never allowed myself to get to that point because I know that's when I officially gave up. And I knew that wasn't in me. You feel me? It's in me to always keep going, to keep fighting and anything like that. So I never allowed myself to go into a depression. So I will always avoid it. How? I'm glad you asked. Doing things that I liked. You feel me? Back then, running was my thing. That's how I cleared my mind. Run my ass all around Montebello. You get what I'm saying? Like, just running, period. Even back then, back before I started going to Montebello, just running anywhere, taking a walk somewhere, clearing my mind, just not allowing myself to be stuck in one spot. You get what I'm saying? And I always had a job, so it was like, okay, even though I'm feeling this way, I still gotta go to work too. So it was what it was, but I had to avoid the depression, avoid the curled up ball, avoid the like I can't show my face to the world right now. I had to avoid the looking crazy, cause I mean right now, you feel me, hair look a little rough, but you feel me, that's life. You feel me? But I can honestly say, when I look rough, I still feel good. Yeah, even when you are feeling that low, even when I felt that low or low. Not saying depressed, but when I felt low. And still step out, you feel me, get my hair cut and look good. It's like I can look myself in the mirror and be like, yeah, like, okay, yeah, you hit a rock bottom, but you still look good though. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it was always something like that. This is a big one, understanding the importance of mental peace. That was a big one for me because once I started to understand that certain people just should not be in your life, certain people come in your life, they teach you lessons, you learn from it, and then you don't have to deal with them. But it's a lot of people in my life that I came across like that. You get what I'm saying? They had to be cut off, or I had to kind of love them from a distance or something like that. And I would never wish nothing bad on nobody, even all the people that I fell out with. Still pray for them up until this day because of the simple fact that I'm that type of person. Like, I don't do that. What I would do is, okay, you don't fuck with me no more, all right, bet. We don't fuck with each other no more, all right, bet. But I still wish blessings upon your life. You get what I'm saying? But once I understood that people played a big part in my mental healing, it was like, okay, I gotta start cutting people off. You get what I'm saying? Once I understood the importance of me actually needing to, rebuild my whole self and how I could do that without it being interfered with other people or, depression, traumas, and all of the stuff that I named before, the accountability, the attitude, the masculinity, the being bullied, the rock bottoms and all of that stuff. Like, I had to understand. Once I understood all of that, finding my mental peace was easy because then it was like, okay, now that I'm striving for this one goal right here is my mental peace, how could I maintain it? So it's just like meditate, like literally sit there and become one with yourself. You feel me? Like, let me back this up a little bit. You feel me? When people really be hitting you with like I'll sit here all day. Not all day, but you feel me? A cool little 30 minutes out your day to meditate. And that just gives you the opportunity to sit there and continue to breathe while not doing nothing, while clearing your mind. And once I got to that point, it was just like, okay, kind of navigating through this life shit kind of easy now. Like, you feel me? Um, Last one I want to talk about, and this is a big one, and I saved it for last for a reason. Sexuality. The standard that people put on men as well is that they have to be straight. I can't speak for nobody else, and I'm not going to. For me, it's like, how would I know if I didn't like niggas? If I didn't fuck with niggas? You get what I'm saying? So I can honestly admit to this day that I, yes, am a bisexual man. And anybody can say what they want, and I don't like the fact that they put bisexual in the category. Oh, that nigga bi. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he's gay. Oh, he gay. Oh, yeah, he fucking with niggas. Oh, he gay. That's not the case. That's definitely not my case, because I love females. I love how I can make them feel. I love how I can make them, feel like a queen and kind of, all of that stuff. I was married, about to be married. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to hear none of that, but that's just, it is what it is. I am me, and I can't change that. And once I realized that I don't have to live up to society's expectation of what a man is supposed to be, it was just like, say it with your chest. And now I really don't care, because nobody's paying my bills but me. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't care. So, and yes, she knew the whole time. So that's not why we broke up either. Broke up because I felt like I wasn't being respected as a man, which kind of played a big part into, like, it kind of just fucked with my whole mental healing process. You get what I'm saying? When you feel like you're not being respected as a man, and then the continuing of the bullshit and disrespect, like, it's just some things I just won't tolerate, and some things is better left alone. I will always love her. I will always respect her because she's the mother of my kids. But as far as me and her being one with each other, I just feel like that's not it. But yeah, the whole journey within itself was a crazy emotional roller coaster, because it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to do this, and blah blah blah. But the main thing for me was maintaining my mental peace as a man. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like I'll be in a relationship, had to go in the next relationship, and then somebody will have to raise me and blah blah blah, because I'm already there. You get what I'm saying? I'm here mentally. And that's why I keep saying I'm like 80% there. I will never be 100, because I can always learn and continue to better myself. So I will never be at 100%. But right now, 80 sounds really good. You feel me? So, I mean, it is what it is, but the journey itself was amazing. And once I got to that point where it's just like, nah, I'm gonna go back a little bit, because I did smoke weed a lot and honestly, weed helped me unlock the inner depths of myself. And that sound deep, because it is. Like, weed actually helped me get deeper into me. Because when I smoke, for some reason, like, I replayed my whole day and stuff like that, how I interacted with other people, and how, what I could have said to other people could have been offensive, or if a situation blew up, and what I did in that situation to make it, like, it did all of that. And it honestly helped me. But that's why it's like, now I don't feel the need to want to smoke it now. Like, I'm still probably hit my blunt every once in a while, but as far as weed, I don't see the need to do it, because at first it was like a need for me. Like, I need to do it. Like, I gotta smoke. Oh shit, people stressing me out. Like, I gotta smoke. But now it's just like, people stress me out. Woosah. Woosah. You feel me? So I feel like it can be done. It's very hard. And it's not a time frame on how long it can take. But I just wouldn't wait too long to try to, find yourself, your inner self, your deep depths into yourself, and all of that, because of the simple fact that time waits for no man. You feel me? I'm already 25. It took me 25 years to get to this point where I'm at today, and I feel great. On top of the fact that God got me through it too. You feel me? And I thank you. So I feel good. You feel me? It's hard, and for the people out there who think like, oh, this is, I can't do it. Like, you can do it. I promise you, because of the simple fact that you are the person that will be in your own way from you going into that ball and curling up, or you getting up and saying, all right, fuck it, I'm about to try again. Fuck it, I'm gonna try again. Like, it's you. Once I realized that about me, it's like, okay, it's me in the way of my own shit. You feel me? So it's just like, I gotta fix it. So it's not hard for you people. as far as the other little stuff that I learned about myself, it's just like medication and stuff like that. Like I don't believe in it, and I'm gonna say that because everybody, oh, so quick, I got a headache. Oh, let me take some Tylenol. Oh, let me take some ibuprofen. I got a headache. Okay, you wanna know what I do? I studied traditional Chinese medicine, so now I know it's a pressure point back here that you can hit. You massage that motherfucker for 5 seconds, and boom, headache gone. It's the one right here too. Yep, hit that motherfucker. Bam! Headache gone. And it's just little shit like that. And then also alleviate back pain and stuff like that. I got a whole thing on that. But yeah, it's just little stuff like that. Like I know how to handle everything now without having to use something as an alternative, such as medicine, weed, stuff like that, to try to figure shit out. I'm probably bipolar. I would say back then, because I don't know now. Like I really don't think, because I found myself so much mentally. It's just like I could be. It runs my family, but it's like, am I? Like I don't even know. Just because of how I handle the situations now. So it's like could be, but have I ever took medicine for it? No, because what that would have did was suppress feelings, and then now I'm feeling this type of way. But now when the medicine wear off, I'm feeling this type of way, and that's just too many mixed emotions based on this drug that I have to keep taking. I don't like that shit. So I'm like, no, I've always been a strong believer in, natural healing. So medication is a no-no for me. I don't like it. But as far as like all the other little stuff, as far as me teaching myself how to be ambidextrous, it's like I never know what situations I'm gonna be in. So now I can use, write with my left hand just as well as I can write with my right. I can do everything with this hand just like I can do everything with this one, just because I don't know what situation. If I go outside tomorrow, happen to fall or something and do something crazy to my wrist, and now my wrist all broke up and I can't even write with this hand now, guess what? I got this one. That's why I never know what situation I'm gonna be in. So I prepared literally myself for every possible outcome. So that's why I was like, mentally, I can't be fucked up now. You get it? Because I've come so far. It's hard for me to even fall off or to revert back to an old way or something like that, or let anything out of my control upset me just because of how far I came in this mental peace journey, the self-love journey, which all ties together and all of that. But I'm just glad I can share this experience with y'all, and hopefully y'all can learn from it too, because it's not easy, and it wasn't easy to get to where I'm at today, but I feel great. Like I feel liberated. Like my soul has been released from a place that it was trapped from on the inside. You get what I'm saying? Like mentally, I was trapped somewhere, and it was like once I was freed, it was like thank you. For getting me here. So yeah, y'all can definitely do it. If you need any pointers, any tips, you want to talk about anything, that's why I always let people know. Like if y'all need free therapy sessions, you feel me? I'm not certified, but I always call myself a psychologist because I study, human behaviors, the mental processes, and all of that, collecting empirical data and all of that, which makes it a science. Like I do all that shit. Just not certified. You get what I'm saying? But I'm like, if anybody want to talk to me, let me know, because I can help you throughout your your self-love journey. Like it's not always easy, but it can be done. Glad I got to share it with y'all. I love y'all. Peace.